Hello, this is David with entry number 426. Coming at you here today on Monday morning. It is currently about 11:30, maybe 11:40 now, maybe 11:50 now. I'm just recording this briefly in order to close out my video for the day. If you haven't noticed, I am wearing my pea coat because it is very, very cold today. I also apologize for the noise of the jet. That is something I cannot control, so I apologize for it anyway. Today, like I said, it was in the low 40s when I woke up, and has only gotten maybe 8 degrees warmer than that since then. It is very cold. I think I may have romanticized a little bit too much about how much I like the cold. I know I do like it still, but I did forget kind of how it kind of has that effect on you where you just kind of want to do nothing and sleep. So I am a little lethargic at the moment because even though I got a full 9 hours of sleep last night, I am kind of I'm cold and therefore tired. But it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Looking forward to teaching this week, getting back in the game. It was nice having that surprise 3-day weekend. But I know those are few and far between, but it was nice starting out the month with a nice long weekend. The end of the month, like I said, we're going to do this culture trip to Jeju or Jeju Island, so that should be good. I still got to wrangle up basically my entire province worth of people to get them to send me their money, but other than that, everything else is just swell. So I was thinking earlier today about how how kind of nice it is to be in this position that I'm in, and how unique it is, and that I really, 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 really should not take it for granted, because it is such a overwhelmingly fortunate or lucky position that I find myself in, and it really is something that I'm cherishing in the moment, and I'm very happy for it. I also am remembering my dog Fergus, and if you probably don't know or don't care, but having a companion, a nice little thing to show affection for you, is something that I think is really nice. And I just remembered how much I loved that dog. I still love him because he's living, but I just really missed him the other day, and thinking about him and remembering how fun it was growing up with him. And I mean that him growing up, not me, because he's only been around for like 2 years. So, but how just what a nice experience it was, kind of seeing him grow from a tiny little poop machine into a very regal and majestic beast that he is now, because he is very regal. His breed is called Belgian sheepdog, or in Belgium or German or whatever it's called, Grenendal, and it's like it's a medium-sized working breed dog, and typically black, but there are different kind of versions of the breed that come in different coats, but they're not called Grenendal. There's I've forgotten the other ones, but the other really famous one's called a Malinois, and the Malinois is like really famous, I guess, for being a police dog. They're also very good kind of enforcers for the military and stuff. But yeah, I do miss him. He's a cute little thing, and you know, there's something about having an animal to your own, or not even to your own, but just to be around an animal and kind of see the kind of silly affection they have for their master, or just someone around them. It doesn't even have to be their master. Like, for example, I know, like, with cats and stuff, all you really have to do is feed them and give them water, and while they might not love you, they'll always just, they will come to you for affection eventually. And something as simple as just feeding an animal can cause it to bond with you in a very special way, and that kind of relationship, I think, is something that is uncommon for one. You know, you don't really find that in humans. We have to kind of earn trust and love and attraction with other humans, but with animals, you know, all you really have to do is pet them a couple times and make sure they're fed, and they're yours forever. And so I just thought I'd talk about that for a minute, just how special and how much we should appreciate having the ability to have animal companions. I think it's just a really special thing. And I will talk about it briefly now, but just for a moment, because it's depressing, but how unique this kind of bond is for Westerners with animals. And I would even go beyond Westerners and just bring it to Americans, Canadians, not even Canadians, because they do have it. They do have weird relationships with animals because of the French connection, but I guess with United States Americans, we do have our strong bonds with animals. You know, horses, dogs, cats, turtles, even to a lesser extent turtles, but dogs, cats, horses for you know, and dolphins, I guess, because the rest of the world, including Asia, especially Asia, eats them. And I know there's a growing contingent in both China, Japan, well, not really Japan, oh, I guess Japan, China, Japan, and Korea, to stop eating these kind of more exotic to Westerners meats. But the big problem is that here, even in, you go to the civilized city in Korea, Seoul, you will still find dog meat on sale. And it's just a different way of looking at animals. To me, all you have to do is say, look what the breed or the animal species was bred for. If it's in the wild, then I guess that's kind of up for grabs. Sorry, dolphins, but it really is. But you take a dog, and the dog was bred by humans for companionship, for assistance. It was not bred. Okay, the original cave people, or whatever, did not breed dogs to be eaten. They bred them to be companions on hunts, for safety, these kind of things. It was only through desperation and the most extreme circumstances that I think really caused humans to start eating dogs, and that tradition kind of carried over into present day for some. And it really is a brutal thing. You can see videos and stuff of people in China and Korea preparing these animals for food, and it is just amazingly harsh. So I do think, you know, I'll circle back end on a high point, that it is an important thing to treasure our relationships with animals. So thanks for watching. This has been entry number 426. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.